Hi everybody and welcome to another week of meals on the SeeSaw. Starting the week this week, Saturday night, with some cannelloni. Now I couldn't get any cannelloni tubes when I was shopping, and to be honest, the last few times I've made cannelloni, whether I've used them dry or pre-cooked them, I've had all kinds of issues getting them filled. I've tried everything with like using a piping bag, just spooning it in, standing them up in a little pot, and they've split, and I don't know what's going on with cannelloni tubes, but really struggling with them. So what I did was a little trick that I have used in the past, which is I bought some of the fresh lasagna sheets. So now our store sells this kind of smaller ones. There's 10 in a pack, but if you buy the larger ones, you can just cut them in half, and then just spoon some filling in the middle and roll them up like you were making an enchilada or something, and then put the rest of the sauce over the top, some cheese, and you're good to go. So in there, and I've taken Caleb's portion out, you can see his little cannelloni is right there. You can see the tubes of pasta going along that way, and then I had two here at the front. So I've just made a mince mixture with some onions, garlic, some grated carrot, some turkey mince, a bit of Worcester sauce, a bit of tomato puree, some passata, some chopped tomatoes, and some mixed herbs, and garlic, and just cooked that all together for about half an hour. Then I used it to fill the lasagna sheets, rolled them up, popped them in the casserole dish, poured the rest of the meat sauce over the top, topped that with some dollops of creme fraiche. You could use low-fat yogurt, you could use ricotta cheese, whatever you want to use really, and then sprinkled some grated cheese over the top. And then I covered the whole pan with foil, cooked it at 180 fan for about 40 minutes, took the foil off and let it go for about another 15 minutes. So it's a bit like lasagna, it's a bit like cannelloni, it's kind of a combination of the two. And then it's got plenty of veggies in there with the carrots, the onions. Oh, there's some sweet corn mixed in as well. I had a can of sweet corn that I just wanted to use up, a small can, so I threw that in as well. So there are veggies in there, and so I'm not worrying about putting any other veggies on the side. It is Saturday night. But I have just made some of our own little garlic rolls. So these are the part-baked bread rolls, which you can pick up for usually around 50p for a pack of 4, depending on which store you're buying them from. I cook them following the instructions, and when they come out of the oven, I just use a little bit of melted butter and garlic powder mixed together and brush it over the top. So it's a bit like making your own version of kind of garlic dough balls or little garlic bread rolls. Much cheaper than buying the pre-prepared ones, and it's just a little trick really. It still have the nice garlicky bread flavour. So that's what we're having with it, and we're off to enjoy this on a Saturday night. Hi everybody, so it's Sunday evening and something a bit different for Sunday dinner tonight. So we've got border chicken and pasta, which is just really simply, I've got some chicken thighs. You could use a mixture of drumsticks and thighs if you wanted to. I just seasoned them up with some salt and pepper, and then I cooked them in the skillet in a little bit of olive oil for about 25 minutes. So I just kept turning them until they were nicely cooked through. And then to the skillet I added a chopped onion, a chopped green pepper, a few chopped baby plum tomatoes. If they'd have had the big size plum or Roma tomatoes, I would have just used a couple of those, but they didn't have any when I did the shopping. So I got some of the baby ones, and I used probably half a dozen of those and just chopped them up. And then some garlic, and let that all cook down. I put that in with the chicken, let it all cook together for about another 5 minutes until the vegetables started to soften. Then I added a whole bag, a 500-gram bag of Orzo, which is this little kind of rice-shaped pasta. And I added 2 jugs of chicken stock. So that's what, about almost a litre, not quite a litre, because I didn't quite fill the second jug. A good handful of frozen peas, and I brought it up to a boil, covered the skillet and let it all cook for about 15 minutes until the Orzo was nicely cooked through. So that is kind of all in one pot, all in one pan. Perfect sort of quick dinner, although it took about an hour to make, but it was nice and quick in terms of just using the one pan to prepare everything. So off to enjoy this on a Sunday night. Hi everybody, so it is Monday night and we're having lasagna tonight to start the work week off. It's just a simple 2-layer lasagna. It's got a bolognese meat sauce, dry pasta lasagna, and then I've got a layer of ricotta cheese with parmesan and parsley and black pepper for the cheesy layer, or the white saucy layer. And then it's got some parmesan and cheddar on the top, just baked in the oven for about 40 minutes. So that's simple 2-layer lasagna. And then we've got a cheesy garlic bread or cheesy garlic pizza bread to have with it. So that is our start to the week on a Monday night. Hi everybody, so it is Tuesday night and we're on chow mein tonight. It's a pork chow mein, so I've just used a package of pork mince, the low-fat pork mince, 5% fat, and I just browned that over a high heat in the frying pan with some Chinese 5-spice sprinkled through it. Then I added to that 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and about 200 mils or so of boiling water. Just let that all, just combine the soy sauce and the chili sauce in with the meat. Then I added a package of pre-cut stir-fry vegetables. Let that cook for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then added in a package of the ready-to-wok noodles, and just brought that all together for about another 2 or 3 minutes. So literally, once the pork was browned, it was 10 minutes at the most to table. So this is definitely a 30-minute meal, and it is a huge pan full, as you can see there, plenty there for us for dinner, and we haven't had a stir fry for a while, so looking forward to this on a Tuesday night. Hi everybody, so it's Wednesday night and tonight we're having firecracker chicken with steamed rice. So this is a Spice and Tice kit. Spice and Tice firecracker chicken, and it's just some chicken with peppers, onions, and then you make up a sauce, and it's got some ketchup and soy sauce in it. What else does it have? There's ketchup, soy sauce, hoisin sauce, some lime juice, and just marinate the chicken in that for about 15 minutes. And then instead of cooking it all in layers in the frying pan, I put it all into the active fryer and put it onto the world food setting, and then that just has cooked it all away in the sauce, everything together. So that took about 20 minutes in the active fryer, and then I've cooked up a big pan of basmati rice as well. So that is our Wednesday night firecracker chicken with rice. Hi everybody, so it's Thursday night and we've got good old-fashioned bangers and mash tonight. So Cumberland sausages with mashed potatoes and steamed vegetables and gravy. Caleb's got carrots, raw carrots, because he prefers carrots not cooked. And then Tony and I have got the baby carrots just steamed with the rest of the vegetables. So that is our quick and simple supper for a Thursday night. It's the start of half-term week for Caleb, so he's made it through his first half-term of secondary school. We've got a day off together tomorrow, and he's got a few different things planned next week. And I've also got a couple of extra days off next week. So looking forward to a bit of a relaxing week ahead after a busy half term. But first of all, we're going to enjoy our bangers and mash. Hi everybody, so we've had a rare Friday night feast. We've come out for dinner tonight to mark the start of half term. Come to a place we haven't been to for ages. It used to be a really regular spot in town for us. It's just a little local chain of pubs and inns. It's always had good food. We've always eaten here ever since we moved back from the States, actually. But we've come here tonight. Caleb, what have you got?
I've got a rack of ribs, a full rack of ribs.
A full rack of ribs.
With some coleslaw, which I don't think I'll eat.
No, you probably won't eat that.
Corn on the cob and some chips.
Okay. Daddy, what have you got?
What used to be a Western burger.
A huge chicken burger.
Yes, with, let's see, onion ring and bacon, 2 kinds of cheese and lettuce and barbecue sauce.
Okay. And then I've got a favourite for me. I've got liver and bacon. It's got crispy fried onions on the top, gravy, mashed potatoes and peas. So looking forward to tucking into this on a Friday night.